Hi traders, it's Tomek here and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So let's take a look first for trades which were closed and which are still open. First one is USDN. As you can see, our entry was here. First target was hit here, second here, and our stop loss was closed here. It was very textbook uptrend and stop loss was 120 pips and the last loss was closed on the 500 pips, so we achieved almost 5-1 with this position. It was based on the bounce trade, and I described the details. Right now price made this retracement around the resistance area. This is, by the way, was our target in terms of possible next reaction. Price reacted, and this is the next goal, but we are not in this trade. And now what we can do, we can try to re-enter, but for now there is nothing good for us to jump in. So we have to wait to see for price to make some better movement. Right now, I need to wait for price to clarify itself. Swiss franc yen. This was also bounce trade to target this trend line here. Price haven't reached this trend line exactly, but broke the 36 EMA and broke also this line, as you can see, and two targets were hit. Last time we said about the first target, as you can see, first target was closed, second target was closed, our entry was here, stop loss above the previous spikes, and 120 pips also, and the bonus loss was close around 80 pips. I trailed based on this trend line, but we had some sharp moves on Friday. As you can see, price just went up, kick us out, and we are not in this trade anymore. There is a chance that price will still continue to go lower. Right now, again, I don't like moves like that price is going straight forward down and then straight forward up. It's difficult to say. Definitely, daily chart is still pointing up, so the longs are okay to target previous stops. Again, also on this pair, I need to see what price can do. We are around this trend line, so we will see. If price continues to go up, we can look for buy scenarios to target this resistance. If price breaks this line here, short scenarios as a potential bounce are also okay, and then we aim previous bottom with this line. So this is what we can do on this pair. Euro yen, also this trade was closed. It was managed. Last time we said that first target was hit and price reacted on this sub area of the support here. And what happened next? Price went up again and reacted. So our second target was here. So I trailed this here around the support level. So what can happen, because price reacted many times, we have always three positions running, so I wanted to close the second one around the support and then still leave the last lot running in case if price breaks. Then we can of course always manage this. Idea of this trade was of course also bounce and possible wedge in the uptrend, because weekly chart is still pointing up, as you can see. Right now price is breaking this line, so what we can do is to pay attention for possible long scenarios next week. Okay, this trade was with 90 pip stop loss. First target hit, second more or less the same, so we are around 200 pips in profits, minus 50, so plus 150 pips on this trade. So also good. We expected even this, but didn't happen. And now, like I said, it looks promising to look for potential retracement and longs. EURCAD, this is trade which I took on Thursday, I think so. Trade against the main direction. Two targets were hit, and now we have bonus lot running. Idea, of course, was support zone. Also, if we just take a look for the monthly chart, you see this whole area of the support, possible long monthly 1 to 3. This was one of the reasons. Yes, now price is pointing up. Maybe we'll get continuation. So if price continues to this level, it will be a very good trade. We will see. This is definitely target, but before that we have this area. On the daily chart, we can adjust the lines, so we have this and that. And as you can see here, we have this area of support, which was not so perfect in my opinion. But what I liked was this double bottom, which we had here. As you can see on the 4-hour chart, will be more visible. As you can see here, this reaction, and then you could draw trend line, and we had breakout of the line, retracement, not exactly retracement based on the 36 EMA, but price around the support area. There was also EMA crossover. Support area here created a higher low, entry here, stop loss here, first target in, second target in or out. So it was quite fast, because I opened this and 2 candles later price closed everything. Stop loss was around 75 pips. 2 targets hit. Right now stop loss is 35, but it seems that price is making possible long scenario now, so maybe we'll continue. Momentum right now is quite strong. When we trade against the main direction, we always aim 36 EMA. Why? Because we want to see possible retracement to the 36 short daily 1-3 and continuation, which still might happen. Okay, I'm not saying that this won't happen. In case if price, of course, continue to push up, those are the next possible long-term targets. But for now, I will just pay attention for this 4-hour chart. Trend line, scalpers, day traders might to get opportunities maybe when market will open. And you have this 1-hour chart, 1 to 3. Then after retracements, if you get momentum continuation, target last top. And then if price breaks, you see this is the 36, maybe price will spike. We will see. If price, let's say, continue and then play around here, stop, will spike, then it means that this level will be important. We will be looking to sell this again up after breakout. Okay, so we will see. Definitely, if price will push higher, probably I will trade stop loss to break even to log the profits here, but we will see. Right now, aggressively, you can look for longs. If you won't get, let's say, 1-hour chart 1 to 3, yes, but after that you will see that price is pushing lower, then you can also here look for long scenarios to target this area as a day trading scenario. Okay, so this is possible. In Euro AUD, I missed this trade, but some of you took it, so well done. I don't know why I missed this. I was really looking for this to enter longs, and area of the support is still a little bit lower for me, but basically we always know that this is always a zone. Yes, so price already reached the zone of the support. Retracement might be, of course, powerful, but before this happened, we still have 12 EMA. We also have a little bit of the resistance here, so we have some levels for price to break first. But I was looking for the retracement to target at least daily 36 EMA, and then if we have breakout, we have next targets. In case about the line of the trend line, we have this, which is far away, but it also might act as a resistance for possible continuation. Closer to the price is this one, close to the 36. So this might be 36 with this line, could be your good area to pay attention for this pair 4. Management of the longs, if you are in, or start to look for short scenarios, again, if price will react here. Then we have this trend line, and of course we can look for next area of the horizontal resistance. This is the next one, and here also is the next one, and then another one will be somewhere around this zone. Okay, so we have those levels, points of interest, as you can see this here. We will see about the entry. This was also quite nice, aggressive, because you had this trend line, so the trend line was not broken to jump in, but what happened here, price also made those higher slows, so we were in the wedge here when the entry happened. So this was aggressive opportunity, but it looks very nicely. Okay, we have this 1, 2, 3. We have this retracement, entry or here, stop loss below. So in this case, if you enter here, stop loss around 40, 50 pips. 2 targets out. Probably here also it's like 765. Also 2 targets are out. Yeah, so very good entry, very good opportunity. Like I said, aggressive, because for our chart, it's always easy to say now because we see this. But if you see this trend line, for example, we have which has a lot of touches, it's not so obvious. But if you still, let's say, you want to enter here and you are not sure, you can always take the entry and pay attention for price here. If you see some reactions, then you can always manage the trade aggressively, etc. Or you can always combine this with lower time frames. If we go to there was the 15-minute 1 to 3. Okay, so you have this entry, stop loss. You know where is your target. You see there was small reaction on the 15-minute. So you take this, you have around 20, 25 pips, 2 targets out. So it's great, yeah. Or combinations with 5-minute, 5-minute entries. Let's see if there was something. No, it was not easy to spot this. It was more or less like a small range. Even this is not really easy to spot this. Okay. But this, you can also have some small retracement here. So I like to see smooth moves like that on the 5-minute. So this is EURAUD. If you are not in, there is still chance to jump into this trade. Or on the 4-hour chart retracements, but then combinations with lower time frames, or 1-hour chart entries directly if something happens, or combinations again with lower time frames. Pay attention for daily 36, this level. If price, of course, continues here without any retracement, you will be not in. Then around this point, still you can try to sell if there is reason to do it. Okay. Euro New Zealand, we discussed this last week, and it seems that we might to get something. Monthly chart is pointing up; it's bouncing around the 12 EMA. Weekly was in the range. Currently, it's building momentum to go long. And daily chart, we have this range, and price right now is breaking this range. So it looks quite interesting for now to start to look for possible buy scenarios here. Area of the resistance is here and here, so we have those levels. But if really wants to go up, we can even try to aim the previous top if we get a nice trend. And now on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, momentum is right now is there, so we have to wait for some retracement. Early entries, aggressive entries on the 1-hour chart. Aggressive, you see price just moved in the one move 200 pips, but I no, this will be also aggressive because when now price decide to retrace, for example, yes, and you get the setup, you will be still below this range, and on the higher time frame, it might look like a spike. So that's why this will be aggressive. If you want to be more conservative or have extra confirmation, you need to see that price on the 4-hour chart is building the setups, or late entries above on the lower time frames. USD Swiss franc, this is pair which is showing us on the weekly chart that it might, of course, continue to push down because we are still in the downtrend. If you pay attention for the monthly, it's also went down far away, but in terms of the next levels, there is still room to go lower. Yes, price. Now we have this spike, we have previous spike, so you see it just retested this area. Of course, it might just retest 12, push lower, but again, we can also have what? No retracement back to the 36 EMA. However, the weekly chart right now is still pointing down. Okay, there is still short. This is not good looking chart because we had this move, then price start to range. We had breakout, so this could be the breakout, retest, possible continuation. We have confluence here because there is resistance plus weekly 36 area. Okay, so there is a reason for price to push lower. Next resistance is up here, and if we pay attention for trend line, we will get this line, which will be more visible on the daily. So this is a pair which is like it's making something. We have this line, or we can even draw it in this way, so you will see even this will be better from those spikes here. Here you see, because price reacted. So what we can do here, we also have this line here. So to be really conservative, you have to wait for price to get out of this. Yes, then we can have better chances that if price breaks that, it will continue here. If price breaks this, will continue to the bottoms. Okay, this is the first thing. Second thing, if you want, if you know where you trade, what we have, we can delete this line, so it will not. Yeah, so now you can do day trading scenarios here. For example, 4-hour chart is making a long scenario. Okay, it's making long scenario for now. We have this 4-hour chart long 1, 2, 3. So if this area holds, you can look for buy scenarios, target previous stop with this trend line. And if price breaks this, you have this. Okay, so if you go to 1-hour time frame, of course, it's in the range. So we need to really see that price is making that and then breaking and moving up. You have this small support here, 1, 2, 3 here, and long scenarios target this if of course decide to go. Another opportunity is to wait for breakout of this and look for short scenarios. Your first goal of course will be the 36 EMA and then this trend line. If price breaks this, you can get really nice trade, but keep in mind that also price might to play around between those two levels for a while. So also here you can look for what? Long entries, short entries. Yes, as long as price will be below this or around this level, you can look for those bounces. Again, if you are not interested, because right now why I look for the pair, it still looks like we have smooth momentum. Okay, so that's why. But if we started to see that price, let's say, start to range, start to get funny moves, it's not going, forget about that. Okay, forget about this, then wait for price to clear itself and then trade again. Gold breaking, pushing lower. So it seems that maybe we'll get this retracement. Now, of course, target is this support with the 36 EMA. If we pay attention for the trend line, this is the one we have, and this is the second one. So this is first support with the 36 and this trend line point of interest. As you can see, it's strongly pushing down on the daily chart. Of course, on the daily trend line was broken. Last time, like I said, I didn't know what to do with this. Now, for me, it's obvious. Price is just crashing, so what can I do? No, for now, I was waiting last week for this to enter this trade. Didn't happen. Price decided to bounce on the 1-hour chart. Okay, so anyone for day trading, late entries, entry stop loss, and in this case, even a stop loss lower 9,000. Yeah, two targets should be out right now. Yes, for me it was too late. I wanted to see this bigger retracement, but didn't happen. So now only day trading scenarios. Okay, so every single retracement right now, opportunity to sell. You have the support. A little bit lower is the 36 EMA, so we can mark this out. So this area, and then price might react. So this area, if you are interested to trade against the main direction, it might be good. Yes, if we see the reason that price is stopping, then you can look for a retracement. Okay, but as we know, gold can easily just break this and follow directly to this without any bigger retracement. So it's also possible. Okay, so that's why just for me right now, wait for the retracements, look for buys. First sign of possible bigger retracement from the higher time frame will be breakout of this. Right now we don't have, but at least this trend line, so the 12 EMA. Yeah? So if as long as price is just bouncing here, just focus on sells. First sign might be breakout, and then we'll aim for our chart 36 EMA as a first goal, and then daily 36 if of course this happens. So guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great week, and we hear soon. Bye.